Good morning, boys and girls. It's time for your mathematics lesson today. I want you to always remember that maths can be fun. Today our lesson is on revision of calculations, and we're going to start with the plus or addition sums. We will be using the method tens and units with carrying over. Right, let's go. We're starting off with the first sum, 56 plus 7. Now remember, we said we always start to add by the units. So, 6 plus 7 gives us 13. Where do we write the 13? We cannot write it under the units, so we write it next to the units. 13 over there. Now, we take the 3 units from that number and we write it underneath the units. And we take the 110 and we carry it over. Now we say 5 plus that 1 gives us 6. So the answer is 56 plus 7 is equal to 63. Right, let's look at the next sum. 79 plus 3. 9 plus 3 gives us 12. So we write 12 over here. Now we take the 2 units from the 12 and we write it under the units. And we carry the 1 over. 7 plus that 1 gives us 8. So 79 plus 3 gives us 82. Moving on to the next one, 66 plus 6. So we start adding by the units and we say 6 plus 6 gives us 12. Right, so we take the 2 units from the 12 and we write it under the units as the answer, and we take the 110 and carry it over. So 6 plus 1 gives us 7. So 66 plus 6 is equal to 72. Right, let's go to the last sum with the addition. 38 plus 5. What is 8 plus 5? 8 plus 5 gives us 13. Now we take the 3 and we place it underneath the answer by the units and we carry the 1 over. So 3 plus 1 gives us 4. And there we have our answers of our addition sums. The next part of our lesson is revision of calculations doing the minus sums. We're also going to be using the tens and units method with the subtraction, but this time we are going to do it with borrowing. Now there's something that I want you all to remember. I want you to look at what I wrote over here. Remember, a smaller number cannot minus a bigger number. Keep that in mind. Right, are you ready? Let's get started. 56 minus 9. Right, same as with the addition, we start with the units. So we say 6 minus 9. Remember, 6 cannot minus 9 because 6 is a smaller number. So what do? We go next door and we take 10 more. So we go and we take 10 away from the 5 and then we'll change the 5 becomes a 4. Right, so 16 minus 9 because that one is a 10. So 10 plus 6 gives us 16. Minus 9 gives us, right, gives us 7. So 4 minus 0 gives us 4. So 56 minus 9 gives us 47. Let's move on to the next one. 73 minus 7. Remember, we started the units. 3 minus 7. 3 cannot minus 7. So you go next door and you take 10 more. So we go next door and we take 10 more. And the 7 now becomes a 6. So 13 minus 7 gives us 6. And 6 minus 0 gives us 6. So 73 minus 7 is equal to 66. And we move on to the next one. 84 minus 8. Right, 4 minus 8. 4 cannot minus 8 because 4 is smaller than 8. So we go next door and we take 10 more. So 14 minus 8 now becomes 6. Remember, we changed this to a 7 because we took 10 away. 7 minus 0 gives us 7. So 84 minus 8 is equal to 76. And the last one, 30 minus 5. Right, 0 minus 5. 0 cannot minus 5 because a smaller number cannot minus a bigger number. So you go next door and you take 10 more. Remember, when you take 10 away, you've got to change the 10s because it's 1 less. So 10 plus 0 gives us 10. 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. And 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. Awesome. I know you'll be able to do all these sums in your activities. Grade 2s, continue keeping safe and enjoy the activities that we have prepared for you. Take care.